It's a Henrico County clash when Hermitage travels to Varina underneath the Friday night lights. Welcome to Sportswire. I'm Will Catterley. Hermitage versus Varina for so many years has been a massive game and a measuring stick to see who had the upper hand in fighting for a regional title. And while it's way too early to figure out the ramifications on this game, there was still plenty at stake. Both teams came into Friday night with a loss, and neither wanted to take a second. The Panthers were fresh off a win over Henrico, while Varina, due to a scheduling conflict with Freedom, they were still sitting at 0-1 with 2 long weeks to think about their Week 1 loss to Indian River, something they wanted to get out of their system against the Panthers. An early 6 p.m. kickoff for this one. Varina looking for their first win of the year at home, taking on Hermitage, and it was all about defense early and often in this one. Number 50 getting in on the sack of Caleb Weiss. Tyshawn Spencer. And then Hermitage's offense got going. Looked pretty good last week in their opening win against Henrico. First quarter, still no score, same drive. Erlante Winston. Hand this guy the rock. He knows what to do with it. Big gain inside the Hermitage 5-yard line, or Varina 5-yard line. However, the Blue Devils would hold. Hermitage would settle for this field goal, be up and good. It'd be 3-0 after 1. Second quarter, tricky Blue Devils. They fake everybody out, including the Hermitage special teams, with the fake punt, and it would pay dividends. I bite on the fake handoff. Hermitage bites on the coverage because Miles, he can run for Miles Anderson there on the receiving end for the touchdown pass from Caleb Weiss. PAT would be no good, but Varina would have a 6-3 lead. Still second quarter, Varina with the ball back, handing the football off. This guy did a pretty nice job running the rock. Devin, Harry and the Hendersons with the first down. We lead to this. Weiss looking, firing, finding, guess who? Second touchdown of the evening, Miles Anderson, who was not there for their opening season loss to Indian River. Hermitage, meanwhile, trying to find some points before the end of the half. Not happening. Caleb Weiss says, I can play defensive back too. He gets the Oski, the interception, 12-3 at the half. Second half, not a whole lot happening in the third quarter, but Hermitage on a drive. Erlante Winston, late third, gets the first down. It would lead to this. Same drive, now fourth quarter. Early action. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Fourth and short, Erlante Winston gets the first down. And then Erlante Winston gets a touchdown. So, Panthers right back in business. That would make it 12-10 with almost an entire quarter of football left to play. Then it just felt like momentum had changed. Hermitage, big time play defensively, number 13, Latrell Washington with the stuff. And then, you know what? Big players make big plays. Caleb Weiss said, I'm going to have to take over this football game. He did. Scrambled, first down. Weiss looking. Shot put throw on third and long. Finds his receiver, which is his running back. Good for a huge first down because it would lead to this. Hand it off to the running back once again. Nice job by Varina. Late in the ball game, able to run the football. They did that with Devin Henderson, who gets the first down, emphatically points that way, and then Caleb says, let me help the Blue Devils finish this off myself. I'm going to take it myself. All the way on the quarterback keeper, into the end zone, touchdown, Caleb Weiss. 2 touchdowns passing, 1 touchdown rushing, 18-10 Varina. Hermitage, one last chance, touchdown 2-point conversion. I don't know where that Blue Devil mascot came from, but obviously must have come from Varina. Last chance, heaving it up, hope and a prayer. It is not answered. Second interception of the night for Caleb Weiss. Miles Anderson, a huge impact on this one with 2 touchdowns himself, and he shut down Andre Clark Jr.
Listen, Miles Anderson is the real deal. If the kid was 6 foot, he had area off in the country. We got him back. He didn't play against Indian River, man. I think he's one of the best corners in the state. Had 2 touchdowns, so this year we used him on offense and defense, so I'm glad to have him back.
Meanwhile, in the West End, Glen Allen had an opportunity to move to 3-0 on the season. So far through 2 games, the Jags have been solid in all 3 phases. And with Patrick Henry in town, one could make the argument that the Jags looked even better in Week 3. third straight home game for Glen Allen and Malik Sexton's Jaguars. They got a fourth coming up against Thomas Dale. First, they had to take care of business to move to 3-0 against PH. First quarter, miles and miles of room, about 10 yards for Utsi to hook up with his wide receiver for the touchdown. Javonte Winston on the receiving end. Just like that, easy squeezy, lemon peasy. Jags 7-0 after they got a defensive stop. Back to the ground game. Glen Allen, through the first 2 weeks, has been excellent on the ground. They were once again on this one. Handoff, Green knows what to do with it, and then Green finds Green. Touchdown, Jaguars. Glen Allen up 14-0 at this point with 6:18 to go in the first quarter. We go to the second. Switching sides now and handing the football off. And this is Dallas Chavis. He'll get an extra 3 or 4 yards just on his own. Patrick Henry's defense would buckle, but they would get the field goal number 17. Boots it through 4-3, and Glen Allen, just like that, increases their lead to 3 scores. 17-0, 5:54 to go in the second. As I said, it wasn't just offense. The defense came to play on Friday night as well. The stop right there, Patrick Henry had no running game. 17-0 with 14 minutes and change to play. We go to the next quarter. That would be the score at the half. Stop, absolutely nothing. Number 54, have yourself a big night, fella. He makes a stop this year, Hollingsworth. And then the next quarter, Glen Allen going to take over. Utsi calling his own number for the short touchdown run. Jags all over Patrick Henry, now up 24-0. They weren't done. Jaguars, Utsi showing off his arm once again. Got a wide open receiver, and look at him go. Putting on the moves as well. He connects with number 13 all the way inside the Patriots' 15-yard line, Davis Fisher. Didn't have to fish for that one. It was right on target. Would lead to this. The touchdown run. Walter Brooks takes care of that one. And the Jags all over PH. 31-0 at that point, and they were not finished. Time to put in some of the backups. First, how about some special teams? Showed some offense, showed some defense. Got to show some special teams because this is a heck of a return right here. Number 21 on the return. And you can tell the sidelines knows there's a hole. Tyson Granderson making man miss and back to the middle of the field. I honestly thought he was going to take it right here. Nice pursuit by Patrick Henry. Finally getting him down inside the 30-yard line. Glen Allen. Backups in. This is a nice pass here. All the way down to the Jags all over the Patriots. They will move to 3-0 on the season. Celebrating a big-time catch right there are the Glen Allen Jaguars as they get the goose egg shutout. 31-0 the final. We have more from the gridiron when we return. Glen Allen wasn't the only ones trying to remain unbeaten. Freeman was out to do the same when they faced Mechanicsville. Plus, Freeman field hockey is on the up and up. Could they stay unbeaten after dealing with Deep Run? Highlights are straight ahead.
Takeout meals for just $12.99. Call them.
Sherry Pearson. You are the sole surviving heir of the King of Montanopolis, and you are now worth $45 million.
I'm rich! This can't be real.
Of course it's not real. Come on. Having money isn't about luck. Like that takeout meal. Cook at home instead, you can save thousands a year. Feed me.
Feed the pig. Welcome back to SportsWire Thursday Night Football. Anyone? Freeman says yes, sir. Freeman taking on Mechanicsville at home. Looking to move to 3-0 as well. Go along with, well, the Glen Allen Jaguars. They would do it on the ground. Pulling guards and running like crazy all over the place is Warwick Butter Stevenson. It's good for a first down. Still first quarter action. Roll out. Quarterback fires. Finds his receiver, and this is going to work for 6. Touchdown! Mavericks. George Davis to Jack Richter. And it's 7-0 Freeman. Next possession. My goodness gracious, number 5 can run it. Kevin China. He can bowl through a China shop. Knocks through that one for a first down. They would have to settle for a field goal, but this probably is one of the best kickers in the 804, maybe in the state of Virginia. Kyle Bitsko puts it through 40 yards out, by the way, with room to spare. 10-0 Freeman. How about some Freeman D? This kid loves it when I show him on defense. He rallies to the football. It's number 4, Jefferson Mead, and that would lead to this. Mavs take over. Second quarter action now. More work on the ground. Offensive line dominant once again. They've been dominant in all 3 games so far, including this one. That would be Butter Stevenson, and then that would be a touchdown pass. Got to get used to celebrating. It's new for number 81, Nolan Chiswick. With a touchdown grab from Davis. Davis looked good through the air, throwing the football as well. Little screen here. Well done. Still second quarter. Pass caught by Alec Kingsbury would lead to this. A little Wildcat action. Nice little formation there. Wildcat produces a touchdown once again for Kevin China. That's his second of the evening. Mavs not done. I told you about Bitsko, the kicker. Here he is. We don't show punts very often, but my goodness, you can't do it any better than that. They down it at the 1-yard line, inside the 1, and that means this is probably not your best idea on trying to get out of your own end zone. Pass out to the flat. Yeah, because that's going to lead to a safety. 2 points for the defense or a bucket would be the thing that AD Vance Harmon would say. Good for 2 points inside. You saw number 3 there, Jackson Rogish, in on the tackle. Gaggle of Mavs for the safety. And then that would lead to this after the free kick. Butter Stevenson finds Payton on the touchdown run. All Mavs in this one. Matter of fact, they had a bunch of scores in the last 2 minutes of the second quarter because 4 plays in a row for Mechanicsville offense resulted in turnovers like this one. Pick 6! Touchdown for Pierce Bruce. More from the Mavs. They would get the ball back again after a fumble recovery. One good thing that happened for Mechanicsville, they get the interception so they can run out the clock, right? Eli Maxey, nice job by him. Gonna run out the clock, just go to the half. Except, no, the ball gets knocked out. Big old number 53's got it. He's rumbling, bubbling, stumbling for a first. Matthias Corbin. Well, a turnover anyway, and it would set it up for this. Kyle Bitsko would kick a field goal at the buzzer. They would have a 43-0 lead at the half. That was the final. 43-0. Freeman, 3-0. Speaking of the Mavs, Freeman field hockey looking real good this season, looking to move to 4-0 at Deep Run. Get this, the Mavericks, on their mission to move to 4-0, have not allowed a goal all season. First quarter highlight, Mavs on the move, shot just goes wide. They've had plenty more opportunities. I'm talking strong midfield, defense, offensively as well. Wait till you see their corner opportunities. This is a really good-looking team. They are solid. Fires, finds a back to net from way out. There's a straw that stirs a drink. Offensively, Sarah Chilton, you haven't heard the last of her. Goal for her, number 9, 1-0 Freeman. Here we go again on the corners. Fires, blistering. She shoots, she scores. Blast that one through with authority. Chilton and Freeman up 2-0 at this point. That would be your score after 1 quarter. Second quarter. More from the Mavs. On the move. Pass inside. And we go top shelf up the deflection. She shoots. She scores. This time it's not Chilton. It's teammate Nevaeh Wagler, the forward, who gets 3 on the board with jersey number 3. 3-0 at the half. Third quarter. More on the corner. Mavs fire it in. This time. Nice job by Deep Run to get out of danger. Their keeper was busy, but she was good. More from the Mavs, however, they could not be denied. The pass inside. She shoots, she scores. This time, number 24 puts the biscuit in the basket. Leah Bazianos. And there's a kick save and a beauty. One of the few times Deep Run had a breakaway opportunity. Mavs say no. 4-0. We go to the fourth. More from Freeman. Fires, save, good stop initially, but she gets her own rebound. She shoots, she scores. And Sarah Chilton with the hat trick. 3 goals in this one. It's now 5-0. Now, if it gets to 6-0 in the second half, it is game, set, match. It's really a volleyball term, but you know what I mean. She shoots, she scores, and that's exactly what happens. This time, number 20 does it. She scores the sixth and final goal. Evelyn Vest, very vested, are Freeman. They win this one, 6-0, your final. It's back to football on the other side. Highland Springs faces yet another tough test when Maury comes calling while Glen Allen looks for a ladies volleyball sweep against Hermitage. That and more straight ahead.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back to Sports Wire. Little girls volleyball. Anyone at Glen Allen High School? The Jags looking to move to 5-2 on the season, taking on the Hermitage Panthers, looking for their first win. First set went the way of Glen Allen, 25-11, and this young lady is a big reason why Glen Allen has a very solid team, because from service, she is hard to stop. That would be Corrine Cook, number 14, with a nice little block here in the second set action. Jaden Tillman. Nice job. Her, and then Cook. Man, was she cooking. Another ace. Cooking up aces left and right was Glen Allen in the second set. You want more aces? You want more Cook? You got her. I could just show these for another, 15 minutes or so full of highlights, but we got other things to get to. They did jump out to a 13-2 lead. Hermitage says, not so fast. We got some plays of our own. Nice serve. Erica Dan doing the damage. Coming back in it later, though. Up 13-4. Nice little volley right here. But it's going to end up coming out Glen Allen's way. It's Cook once again with the point, and then not done are the Jags. This time, number 1, Ava Gilbert on the serve. More Gilbert. She had a couple of nice kills, too, on the left side. Great job by Hermitage, getting it done with a response of their own. Still, though, match point up 24-8. Cook, nice dig by Hermitage, but this shot just goes wide. Glen Allen wins the second set 25-8. We go to the third. Hermitage woke up with 5 straight points, thanks to the serving of number 12, Lauren Fitzgerald. That is another ace. And yeah, Hermitage looking good, up 5-0, but then they circled the wagons, did Glen Allen. Point right there. Number 8 doing her thing, Nyla Green. Nyla Green once again on the serve. That one's in. They thought it was going to go out. Little knuckleball action. Gets that one to go for the point. Later, Jags trying to tie this one up. Setting it up. Knocking it down. Point. Glen Allen. Diana Paget scores. And then trying to finish it off. This dog will hunt. Hayla Tucker with an ace of her own to put the finishing touches on this match. Glen Allen gets a win, 3-0. Back to the gridiron we go. Highland Springs walking out in solidarity, wanting to get that taste of defeat to Phoebus out of their mouths, but 2 weeks in a row, they're playing defending state champions. One was Class 4 Phoebus. Now welcome the Maury Commodores from the 757. And let me tell you something. This guy could sling it. Nice job defensively. Number 14, Antoine Richardson on the coverage. But Maury, while Phoebus attacked through the ground last week, Maury did it through the air. Watch this ball. Left-handed quarterback spinning it right on the numbers for the touchdown. Autori Newkirk. This kid's got a future. I've been doing this a long time. I have never seen a high school quarterback with that kind of zip on his ball as a left-handed QB. By the way, Maury's defense also up to the task. Sack, strip, fumble. returned for a touchdown. Number 66 gets 6. Maury Commodores quickly with a 14-0 lead with 1:55 left in the first. We go to the second, trying to get things going on the ground. They would here. At times, Springers have looked good on the ground. Number 22, Eric Bird. It would not produce points, however, and, well, this would. Check out the arm. Once again, he is gone. Atori Newkirk connects with his wide receiver, and then he's going to do a nice little sleepy time thing. That would be a 15-yard penalty after the touchdown. It was a funny celebration, but yeah, you do that, you get penalized. Why do that to yourself? 21-0, however, Maury with the lead, and then next quarter, here he is again flinging it. This time, Springers come out with Yoski. Intercepted by number 2, DeMontez Bullock-Coles. Slipped a little bit through the hands of the defender. Pretty good coverage, though. Still 24-0 Maury, and the coverage didn't matter how good this quarterback's arm was. We go to the fourth. I mean, that's just perfectly placed. It's a touchdown pass. 31-0 Maury. They're up 24-0 at the half. At a 31-0 lead on Highland Springs in the fourth quarter. Springers need something to go their way. They need the game breakers to bust out, and bust out they would. Always special teams. Number 16 on the kickoff return. Jalen Padmore. He wants more. He's got more. Touchdown Springers. Get a 2-point conversion to make it 38-8. Make that 31-8. But, yeah, foreshadowing. It's going to be 38. 4 touchdown passes for Atori Newkirk. He's going somewhere collegiately. Maury in business, in charge in this one. Springer's got a big one coming up with a very good Freeman team. Maury wins this one 38-8. Your final. Tucker Tigers on the road looking for their first win of the season at Meadowbrook. Last year, this game went down to really the final play. Meadowbrook trying to make sure that doesn't happen this year. Little screen pass, yeah, I would have lost him too. That's going to work wonders, pay dividends, all that jazz. Number 6, the receiving end, Tyshawn Action Jackson, touchdown. Monarchs 7-0, 9:46 to go in the first. Now we go to the second, same score. Monarchs going to try to do it on the ground. Nice looking speed here, taking it around the outside and into the end zone. Number 0, Deshaun Singleton, 14-0 Monarchs. However, what Tucker does have, they have receivers. And I really like this guy. Number 4, Donnell Douglas on the pass from Jamal Ferguson. And then, well, that pass is going to be intercepted. It was a field goal attempt. The snap went awry, and it's called a fire drill. You try to pass it to somebody going out for a touchdown. Instead, Meadowbrook flips field position. They kick a field goal of their own. Now they're up 17-0 at the half, second half. Back on offense is Meadowbrook. Monarchs running right, running center, breaking tackles, still running, face mask still going. Inside Tucker territory, deep Tyson Norman, I should say, and then big block here. Norman going to finish it himself in the end zone. All Monarchs on this night. They control the line of scrimmage. That's how you win in high school. Well, any level, but you control the line of scrimmage in high school, you really got a great shot. 24-0 at this point, but Tucker not finished yet. Douglas on the receiving end, inside the 5 would lead to this. Tigers, touchdown. They will not be shut out. No siree. Number 11 with a touchdown run. Damon Cornwell does well, 24-6. I've seen that play in practice. 1:07 to go in the third quarter. However, it was too much Monarchs on this night. Setting up the screen pass, it's going to work wonders. Well called. Number 1, finding pay dirt once again. Tyson Norman and Meadowbrook gets the best of Tucker. 38-6 the final. Other scores, Atlee hands Godwin their first loss. 35-17 the final there. Prince George gets the best of Deep Run. 39-0 the difference in that contest. And Matoaka blanks Henrico 35-0.
Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on X and watch us on YouTube. I can't wait to see ya next time on Sportswire.